Hello friends, today we are going to organize this cabinet right here. This is acting as our linen closet, but obviously it's not fully functional because we always have to dig through it to get anything we want. So join me as we organize this now. So what I have is this little cube structure that we actually bought for our closets, but these two didn't fit in. So let's get to it.
Alright, so there are the two cubes that we are going to use. I'm setting that aside for now. And what I'm going to do to organize is take everything out, and while I'm taking them out, I'll put them into categories. So that first one that I just put on right now, those are sheet sets. What I just put to the side are pillowcases. Here's actually a knee pillow I bought one time, but I've never used it again because it makes my hips hurt. There's our bee pillows. I'm making a pillow pile. Here's a random camper blanket that we have, or a picnic blanket, I'm not sure. More sheet sets. We only have one mattress in our household, but we have lots of sheet sets that I've bought on sale. Here's a really old one I'm tossing. But some of them are like, everything fell. Some of them are textures we don't like, or they make us hot or sweaty at night, and so you'll see what I do with some of them here. And then we also have random blankets that I keep finding. So there's more sheet sets. Get these all positioned here. This is actually a video screen that my husband and my mom made together so that we can, it's really heavy, so that we can use a projector and watch movies anywhere we want when we have friends over. This is a super soft blanket. I was really happy to find that. What a good find. I didn't even know we were missing it, but now I'm excited to use it. We're going to use it soon, I'm sure. Here's another super soft blanket. You know those ones that you just can't touch enough because they're not a normal blanket. They have like extra superpowers of like coziness. So here I'm finding all these things were tossed in here to get them out of the way after we moved into this house. We've only been here about 3 months now, and I'm finally tackling this basically linen closet that we have. So they're just trash bags full of pillows and things to make it easier to move, and I have not touched them since I stuffed this linen closet after we moved. At least I had somewhere to put it. But yeah, lots of pillows apparently in here. Got lots more pillowcases. I had no idea we had so many pillowcases, but they just keep coming. So I'm trying to match some of them with their sheet sets, and if there are no matches left, then I'm just putting them in a pile. There's a random brown one, and here's half of a pillowcase. Yeah. I also found some goodies. My husband's eye mask that he absolutely loves. I can put a link to that down in the description. We just bought it on Amazon, I believe. So, yeah. In that drawer, I put our secret stash of marriage materials used in the bedroom. And then this drawer, we have a speaker, a notebook, just a back massager, pens, cords, like a lighter. I don't even know why we have a lighter. I usually use matches when I'm lighting candles. But we have lots of coasters. I say a lot. It's only 4. But markers, mail opener, some USB cords, micro USB. Like, this is obviously a low-key junk drawer, but my goal is to take everything out, to sort through what we want to keep, what we will absolutely not use, and basically I'm just sorting through this cabinet so that I can figure out what we don't even need in here anymore. So right here I'm going to dust out all the nasties that somehow accumulated in there, even though we only have, we hardly even use that, but I suppose there's lots of lint and stuff like that gets in there. So dust that off, start putting things back once I clear the room. So here are those 2 cubes, and basically I decide to get rid of these yellow sheets because they feel waxy, these little counting sheep sheets because they are super hot, and these are some new sheets that we got recently that we'll keep. And in order to keep everything nice and tidy, I want to put them in this little baggie that I got when we bought our new set of sheets that are on our bed currently. So I'm trying to reuse that, and that way I'll have those sheets contained instead of taking up space in the cubes. So got a little visit from Peanut here, seeing what I'm doing. But the point is basically to use those cubes as containers, and then hopefully everything will fit inside those cubes that is free-flowing, like blankets and pillowcases, and then things like pillows and sheet sets will be in their own containers outside of those cubes. So this is a little snug, but I did what I could. There are all those pillowcases, and I realized I should put the chunky blanket underneath it first. Here's the satisfying part where you get to see everything going back in. I say everything. I really got rid of quite a bit of things. So there are some pillows we are not using currently in this season, but they were too cute to get rid of, and we got some of them for our wedding, I believe. So I'll go ahead and kind of rearrange these in whatever way I think works best. But you'll see at the end here, I actually have a lot of space left at the top, and part of a future project will be figuring out the best way to use that space, or maybe I'll just decide to keep it clean, and you know what, 2/3 full is full enough. So making sure it can close, because that cabinet will burst open if it is too full. And now I get to put everything back in a nice and orderly manner. Gotta keep things looking good. So we are near the end of this project here. I love watching YouTube videos and doing what's called body doubling. I found that from the Minimal Mom. She talks about it on her channel a lot, where you see someone working and it kind of motivates you to get some sort of project done, whether it's organizing or doing dishes, or sometimes dusting and vacuuming, whatever it is that kind of gets you going. So there we go, it's all finished.
Thanks for joining, and see you next time.